certificate forgery. Court hears suit against Tinubu, October. A federal high court in Abuja on Thursday fixed October 12 for hearing in a suit seeking disqualification for the presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, from the 2023 election on alleged certificate forgery. Now, October 12 is going to be well into the campaign process, but listen, for the fact that they've taken this long to disqualify him, and then we've gone through a phase where the only conversation we had was about this man's certificate and if he went to school, and everyone became a private investigator and was literally digging into this man's life because he has shown he doesn't have a certificate. Well, I mean, personally, I think it's very pointless because the man is there. You can't try to... Yes, of course, we want to... It's our country. The judiciary is already compromised beyond anything. So for whatever reason that you would think would be valid, if they already ruled that the actual president right now, Buhari, if the Supreme Court ruled that he did not need a WAG certificate to be a president, well, I don't know, because this guy or this individual has claimed to have gone to school in the abroad. So really, the odds of this having anything at the end, it doesn't really show. It's highly unlikely in this government, in this Buhari's Nigeria, that you expect that Tinubu would be disqualified. Come on. As in, we have to fast and pray for that kind of thing to happen. I mean, the whole country. Well, Justice Obiora Egwuatu fixed the new date to enable parties in the suit complete the filing of their processes and exchange, same as required by the law, before the adjourned date. Tinubu, who is the major defendant in the alleged certificate forgery saga, has, however, engaged in the services of a senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Babatunde Ogala, to enable him fortify his defense. At Thursday's proceedings, Council for Action Alliance, which instituted the suit, Mr. Okairo informed the court that he just received the notice of preliminary objection from Tinubu, asking the court not to entertain the case against him on various grounds. Among the grounds, Tinubu claimed that the foundation for the certificate's forgery suit against him was rooted in the 1999 electoral forms he submitted to the then electoral body. He also claimed that the report of the Lagos State House of Assembly, which probed him on the alleged certificate forgery, is the main foundation of the fresh suit and hence has become statute barred. Okara, however, informed the court that the claims of the former Lagos State Governor, especially on the statute-barred position, would be adequately addressed in the subsequent proceedings. Okara told the judge that Tinubu's claims made orally by his counsel have to be made formally and served on him to enable him respond appropriately. While INEC, which is the first defendant in the suit, sought time to respond to the suit, the APC was not represented in court despite proof of service on the suit on it. The judge accordingly adjourned the matter till October 12 for parties to put their houses in order for proper hearing of the alleged certificate forgery suit. Egwuatu, in addition, ordered the plaintiff to be ready to call its witnesses on the adjourned date so as to establish his case against Tinubu. The Action Alliance had on June 21st asked a federal high court to restrain the INEC from including the name of the APC in the ballot box or in the ballot of the 2023 presidential election. Well, we'll see how this goes. I mean, it seems like a proper case could be, genuinely, this could go in against Tinubu. Well, we can't really judge, but whatever the facts are, because of a compromised system, it's just expected that you lose faith and you're like, what is the point? Like, if he can come this far, and what would happen is there would be a ruling, and again, if they can rule that Buhari did not need a WAG certificate to be president, what are the chances? Something would really have to happen. And for the Action Alliance, that instituted this suit, they'd have to find something, something really strong. Very, that something that you can't really doubt. And yes, that is it. Why is Tinubu case looking so much like Buhari. We don't want a continuation of APC bad governance after February 2023. God, please give Nigeria Peter Obi and Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed of the Labour Party come 2023 to steer this country in the right direction. It's unfortunate because you still have individuals who would still support APC, and it's crazy, but that's where we find ourselves. So the prayer that you're praying, this is a game of numbers, as they say. So make sure that you yourself, you contribute to the numbers, so you say you've done your work. All they know is fake promises and how to deceive people, but not not this time again. Or maybe, you know what, a lot of things will be going on. Yes, Tinubu would be campaigning, but maybe this suit may just be a distraction for him to, underperform. You never really know. This case would fail under the Electoral Act 2022. Wow, so convenient. It is only an aspirant in that political party that can challenge the qualification of a candidate, not a different political party. Wow. I mean, I tried to read the Electoral Act too long, but still, of course, when, a year before elections, literally under a year, you bring out a new electoral, like literally, the Electoral Act 2022. And so not on the grounds that if this is fact or not, whether he actually got a certificate or not, what they may use to win the case would be that, well, whoever brought up or instituted this case didn't have a place to, therefore it's not valid. See the manipulation here? So yes, I'm not saying that this is what the Electoral Act says, go read it for yourself, but if this person's opinion is coming from the Electoral Act, then it was all designed even before the elections started. Mediocrity, thuggery, and all kinds is much more celebrated in this country than any other thing, yet it becomes a usual phenomenon. May God have mercy. Forget about the certificate forgery and allow him to contest peacefully. Where was the Nigeria court when he did governor for 8 years? Stop distraction. Well, again, the same thing could have happened then. It's not the first time he's been called out for this. He has actually a lot of times, and I guess this is the Tinubu godfatherism thing in Lagos, where he has the capacity to pull strings, and whatever would play out in his favor, that is what he will do. So are you going to be surprised about that? Let's not. Well, put what you think about this in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.